It's a wave frame and it's insane. Chain reaction, forbearance, Vow of the Disciple, grenade launcher from the raid, absolutely brilliant. Like I said, it's arc, it's got chain reaction, it's a wave frame, and it's bloody insane. So, this grenade launcher, Forbearance, from the Vow of the Disciple raid is absolutely insane, and I am going to show you how to get the best out of it with a few mods and Mask of Bakris on my Stasis Hunter. Mask of Bakris, again, is one of my favourite exotics on the Hunter. You get extra 10% arc damage. I'm going to enhance that and get even more damage. Chargeable Light, High Energy Fire, Blast Radius, Mask of Bakris. I'm going to put them all together and show you how to get the maximum damage out of this super magical weapon. It's absolutely awesome. I'll show you the build coming right up. So this is just a quick breakdown of the build, how to get the best out of this weapon here, Forbearance, how to get the most damage you possibly can consistently, and it's not even consistently, it's all the time, I'll be honest with you. And I've done a lot of testing with it, and it's 20 to 30% damage buff all of the time. Revenant, Stasis Hunter, the two aspects that I run are Grim Harvest and Touch of Winter. So Grim Harvest is quite important because defeating slowed or frozen combatants creates stasis shards. So we need to create a lot of shards with a build, and I'll explain why later. Touch of Winter, so basically what that does, I'm running it with Dustfield Grenade. It adds a stasis crystal into the Dustfield Grenade and enhances the size, so having a stasis crystal in there is quite important as well. Plus the Dustfield Grenade slows like big areas of targets as well. But again, just want to say I run Dustfield Grenade, so we get the stasis crystal, and it's slightly better than Glacier Grenade in my opinion, so having that crystal up on a Dustfield Grenade is quite important. And this is why I run Whisper of Fishes, increase the damage and the size and the burst of stasis when you destroy a stasis crystal. So with the grenade launcher going off, it's going to be destroying all the little crystals inside of this Dustfield Grenade, and that just adds to the effects from the explosions from the wavelength grenade launcher and chain reaction. So it all sort of adds together really nice, causing loads and loads of explosions everywhere, not from the grenade launcher itself as well, also from this Whisper of Fishes. Maximum ad clearance, maximum damage. Whisper of Impetus, this is another good one because it instantly reloads all your weapons as long as you hit something with your stasis melee. So you can probably get 2 or 3 shots off with your grenade launcher in a matter of seconds if you time it right with this one as well. So again, just to say, I'm not going into everything, I'm going to leave a dim link, but these are the ones that you need to run. The rest you can sort of jiggle around whatever you want to run. Dustfield Grenade, Grim Harvest, Touch of Winter, Whisper of Impetus and Whisper of Fishes. So that's the actual class setup. Now the mods and the exotic, I'll start off with Bakris, because what Bakris does is every time you dodge you get extra arc damage, which is 10% to all your arc weapons for 10 seconds. So obviously with Forbearance being arc, Mask of Bakris dodging, that's an extra 10% all of the time as long as you dodge, and as long as you've got your dodge obviously. So that's an extra 10%. What I also run is Blast Radius, so every time I get a couple of kills with my grenade launcher, with this obviously Forbearance, and it even works with chain reaction and the wave frame, so it doesn't have to be an actual direct impact kill, it all works with the chain reaction and the wave frame, so you can constantly get Blast Radius going, so you're always going to be charged with light all the time. And then what I run also is a shield break charge. This is just another way of becoming charged with light. If you get arc enemies in there, you're going to keep that chargeable light going that way. I'll run high energy fire to get the most out of that, which is a 20% damage buff. So a 20% damage buff, plus that, your Mask of Bakris when you dodge, that's another 10%. So that's a 30% damage buff all of the time. And then the last sort of couple of mods that I wanted to show you, this is why I said the elemental shards are important here with Grim Harvest. This is just another way, another little trick how to become chargeable light all the time on a stasis hunter, or any stasis subclass in fact. So elemental shards, all them shards that I'm creating that I've just mentioned, they all act as elemental wells. So every time you see them shards on the floor, you use this mod here, elemental charge, to run over, pick them elemental shards up. They're going to think the wells, and that's also going to get you chargeable light. So the whole purpose of it is to get chargeable light as much as possible, to get the most out of Bakris and high energy fire. Like I said, it's a 30% damage buff all of the time. Blast radius, elemental charge, shield break charge, elemental charge, high energy fire. Enjoy the build, 30% damage all of the time. Take it easy.